homesteading to prepping to common horse sense, we are College Hill Farm. Welcome back to College Hill Farm. Well, today it's time to plant our fall garden, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to plant, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to plant it. Now, what I've got here is a bag, just a regular old paper sandwich bag. I've got my seeds in it, but they're not going to stay in it. I'm going to put them in my pocket. But what am I planting? Well, of course I'm going to plant purple top turnips. This is way more seed than I need to plant, okay? I mean way more seed than I need to plant. So I'll plant about a third of these and then save the rest for next year. This is kale seed. I'll plant about half of it, and it'll be all that I need for the year. Right here, this is mustard seed. Again, I'll only plant about half of it because that's all I need. If these little mustard seeds, there's probably 1,000 right there. I don't need 1,000 mustard plants. These are radishes, okay? I'll probably plant this whole bag of radishes. Radish seed is not that expensive. It's easy to harvest too. This is cherry bell radishes. A lot of people grow radishes in the spring, but I prefer to grow them in the fall. And what Crystal and I do with them is we cut them up into round slices, put them in the freezer, and use them in stir fries and stuff just like water chestnuts. Okay, we really like them. We also like them fresh with tacos. I know, sounds crazy, but yeah, we like them fresh with tacos. Now, I'm going to plant something that I've never planted before. This is collard greens. Now I'm going to plant about half of these and see how they go. I've never tasted collard greens. I've watched several folks on the internet make collard greens, and I'm kind of intrigued. Crystal's a southern girl. She likes collard greens. She likes her Aunt Agnes's collard greens. So I'll let her have a shot at making her Aunt Agnes's collard greens. And finally, the last thing I'm going to plant is beets. Beets are a cold weather crop. Sometimes I plant beets in the spring, but I found that most of the time I like to plant them in the fall and harvest them about frost. I don't like to harvest my turnips till frost because turnips have a tendency to be bitter. So let's get down through here and show you what I'm going to do to plant these. First off, let's get some dirt in here. All I did was get a scoop of dirt. I came out last night and plowed this ground. So I'm going to start off with the collard greens and put them up close here. Okay, I want to put them close so I'll know. But now some of the other stuff I'll mix. So let's start with these collard greens. And like I said, I've never grown collard greens before, and I've never eaten collard greens before. Maybe something I don't care for. I don't know. I don't care for turnip greens. That's why I don't grow 7-top turnips. So, okay. There's how many seeds are left. I put about half of the seeds in here with a scoop of dirt. Now this dirt's good and dry. It's been real dry here the last little bit, so that dirt's good and dry. So I just take my bag and disperse those collard green seeds into that dirt. Now, put them in a garden by just distributing them. Oh, there's still some seeds in there. Now it's time to distribute the other seeds. Now the turnip and the mustard I have grown. Okay, but I'm going to start off here with these radishes, because I like to keep those separate. And these radishes are big enough that you really don't have to put dirt on them, so I'm going to just go ahead out here and spread them past the collard greens. Now I'll mix the mustard in with the turnips. And these seeds are so small. Okay, that's about half of them. That's all I'm going to use. Put these in my pocket. And I used to sow the beets along with the turnips, but now this time, this is kale. This is the variety is dwarf blue. Again, I put about half of it in there. Save the rest for next fall. You don't have to use all your seeds all the time. And you don't have to collect seeds every year. Now, here's my purple top turnip seeds. I don't grow 7 top turnips because I don't like turnip grains. Okay? Crystal doesn't care anything about them either. She says they're hairy. I agree. There. About a third of those turnip seeds go in there. Turnips are so much easier to collect the seed from. You have to wait till the second year. I did a video about collecting turnip and carrot seeds. You can go back and see that. So, just one of those things that you can collect turnip and carrot seeds. Now, I definitely want to put dirt in this. And I'm going to put double the dirt that I put with the collard greens. So, I'm going to go out here and put the dirt on these and sow these. Here, hold my hoe for me. I don't want to have to bend over and pick it up. That's bad being old. This year I tried a little bit different with the beet seeds. After I spread the others, I took my beet seeds and I put part of them in a row and walked them in. Beet seeds are notorious for not germinating in the heat. Okay? So I tried two different ways. I put a bunch of them in a row, and then I broadcast some just like I broadcast the other stuff. And then the ones in a row, I walked on them to walk them in. They're not a great big seed, but I wanted to make sure that they were in the dirt. So I walked in the ones down the row and then broadcast the others. Let's see which ones come up the best. Now, if you like this stuff, this homesteading, do-it-yourself kind of thing, be certain to come on out to the channel and subscribe. We do this homesteading stuff every week, sometimes one, sometimes 5 videos. Just depends on what's going on in the homestead that week. If you hit the little bell when you come to the channel, it'll notify you when we upload a video. We upload on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Okay, now it's time for me to get on to the next thing.